Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Thaqif bin Nordin. So today our group will discuss about cognitive processing disability among students in classroom. So educational psychology is the study of how people learn in educational setting, the effectiveness of educational intervention and psychology of teaching. Educational psychology is concerned with the process of educational among the student to understand the characteristic of learner in education in childhood, adolescent, adulthood and old age. Educational psychology develops and applies theories of human development. As a teacher, we may meet some children with cognitive processing disability that will affect their learning process. These cognitive processing disability are very common, which every teacher should know and learn how to handle or accommodate these difficulties according to their types in the classroom. So the type of cognitive processing disability that my group will discuss are dyslexia, dysgraphia and ADHD.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Salman bin Baharin. Today, I would like to talk about dyslexia. What dyslexia means? Dyslexia, also known as a reading disorder, is characterized by trouble with reading despite normal intelligence. Different people are affected to a different degrees. The problem with dyslexia include difficulties in spelling words, reading quickly, writing words, sounding out words in their heads, pronouncing words when reading aloud, and understanding what one needs.
Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, otherwise known as ADHD, is one of the most common mental disorders affecting children, which could also affect adults. Symptoms of ADHD include inattention, which means not being able to focus, hyperactivity, which means excessive amounts of movements, and impulsivity, which means doing things without thinking about it firsthand. One issue of having ADHD when learning is that there is a constant need for the children to be moving. Because children with ADHD have a hard time regulating the movements of their bodies, it can be difficult for them to sit still for extended periods of time. To combat this, students may create excuses to leave the classroom, which could result in them missing out on important announcements made by the teacher. Another issue is that classrooms have too many external distractions. It is rare to have a completely quiet moment. Children with ADHD are easily distracted, and the constant squeaking of a chair, fidgeting of stationaries, voices around them can make it hard for the child to hold their undivided attention to the task at hand. Thank you.
My name is Muaz. For the next disability is dysgraphia. The definition of dysgraphia is a learning disability that affects writing abilities. It is a neurological disorder that can affect children or adults. In addition to writing words that are difficult to read, people with dysgraphia tend to use the wrong word for what they are trying to communicate. The cause of dysgraphia is not always known. Thus, in adults, it sometimes follows a traumatic event. People with dysgraphia often have trouble concentrating on other things while writing. This can make it difficult to take notes during class or a meeting because so much attention is being paid to getting each word down on paper. Thank you.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Muhammad Dhiyaul Hakim bin Muhammad Zahidi. So, I will continue for the presentation for my groups. In this topic, what we can conclude is teachers play a very important role to help learning process become smoother. This is not excluding students who suffer cognitive processing disabilities, which I am very sure that they cannot be neglected. Therefore, a few teaching methods such as involving instructive instruction, student performance, and materials will help students that suffer from dyslexia, dysgraphia, and also ADHD respectively. As a teacher, we should concern and give attention to all students, determine their problems in learning, and find the best solution with the suitable methods of teaching, so that the welfare of every student is always maintained, even with different abilities. That's a conclusion from our group. So we hope that you get the benefit from our sharing. Thanks a lot and love you, madam. Bye. Assalamualaikum.